In the heart of the ancient woods lived Kalen, a stag whose antlers were like a crown of sun-bleached branches. He was proud and strong, but lately a sliver of unease had taken root. His shadow, once a faithful follower, had grown strange. It flickered when he was still, and sometimes stretched and moved an instant before he did. He tried to outrun it, but the dark shape always clung to his heels, and wherever it fell, birds would startle and rabbits would flee. One evening, as twilight bled through the trees, the wise owl Nestor called down to him. "Be wary of the dark at your feet, Kalen," he hooted softly. Not all shadows belong to the light. Kalen was unsettled, but soon the shadow's strangeness grew. At night, it would peel away from him, a silent hunter stalking small creatures and filling the woods with whispers. "The stag has turned dark." The whispers soon became accusations. A fox and a badger confronted Kalen by the stream, their eyes filled with distrust. "Your darkness frightens our young," the badger grumbled. Kalen protested his innocence, explaining the shadow was not his to command, but they turned their backs on him. He was alone, blamed for a darkness he didn't understand. Filled with a desperate resolve, Kalen decided he would not run from the shadow any longer. He would hunt it. He chased the fleeting darkness deep into the forest, to a clearing where the trees choked the sky. There, it stopped. It detached from his feet and rose, a perfect, dark silhouette of the stag himself. A voice, like rustling leaves and cracking twigs, echoed in the silence. "I am you, but freer," it said. "I am what you hide." The shadow swirled, a void in the shape of a stag. "I have always been here," it whispered, its voice seeping into Kalen's mind. "I am made of your fear of failure, your doubt in your own strength. You cannot run from me, for I am the part of you that you refuse to see." "But you don't have to fear me," the shadow hissed, its form sharpening. "Accept me, let me act, and I will give you power beyond any other creature in this forest. No one will dare accuse you again." A flicker of temptation rose in Kalen's heart, the lure of strength and respect. But he saw the fear in the shadow's promise and shook his mighty antlers. "Never," he vowed. "You are not me." The shadow recoiled, enraged. With a silent roar, the shadow lunged. Kalen met the charge, his powerful antlers ready. But as he thrust, the shadow mirrored him perfectly, its dark antlers meeting his with an impossible, soundless force. He dodged and weaved, but the shadow was his perfect copy, predicting and matching his every move. It was like fighting himself, a battle he could not win. Just as Kalen's strength began to fade, Nestor's wings beat silently overhead. He landed on a branch, his voice a calm anchor in the fray. "Light cannot defeat shadow, Kalen," the owl called. "But truth can." The words struck Kalen. He stopped fighting and stood still, breathing heavily. He looked at the shadow, not as an enemy, but as a reflection of his own fear. He accepted it. "You are right," Kalen said, his voice steady. "I am afraid of failing." As he spoke the truth, the shadow wavered. The shadow began to fade, its form losing cohesion. As it dissolved into the forest floor, a final whisper reached Kalen's ears. "Without me, you are incomplete." In that moment, he understood. The shadow was not an enemy to be destroyed, but a part of him to be balanced. He did not banish the darkness. He welcomed it home. The shadow flowed back to his feet, settling into a calm, quiet shape that was finally his own. The new dawn found Kalen standing taller than ever before. The other animals saw not a creature of darkness, but a leader made whole, wiser and stronger. Nestor's words lingered in the morning mist. "Every creature walks with a shadow. Only the brave learn to walk beside it." And Kalen stood tall and unafraid, his shadow finally and truly still.